joined by one of my favorite humans, Joey Feldman. And he and I became friends about possibly 4 years ago. We're not even sure.
Something like that, yeah.
When he was into fountain pens, and I wasn't even aware that he was a well-known artist in the art community. I was more aware that he was an ink hoarder. And so today what we're going to talk about is how he fits his pen and ink collection into his art and his designs. So let's talk about your favorite pens and nibs.
Well, it's good to be here. Thanks, Lisa, for having me on this talk show, the Pen Talk Show. Yeah, I use fountain pens every day, preferably for sketching. There's all different types depending on the mood that I'm in. My go-to is a Mont Blanc 149, all different sizes, again, depending on the mood and the color ink. But I like Lamy's. I like Franklin Christoph's. I have a bunch of Japanese pens. So I just whatever's available to me, I reach for.
And what are your go-to colors for ink and ink?
Well, Lamy Black is my favorite black.
Tell me what you like about it.
It's always consistent. It's like the same formula. It's like, it's a comfort black for me. And I use it a lot in my finished paintings because I do an underdrawing, usually with the pen. And it's really great with water, and you can mix it with bleach, and it gives you all kinds of effects. It's a great ink. And lately I've been using for writing, I've been using Waterman, Mystery Blue, and the Ackerman Renoir Red, I think it is, or Rembrandt.
Dutch Masters.
Yeah, the Dutch Masters, a beautiful red.
Yeah. And that's kind of one of my favorites too.
Yeah, it's great ink.
It's a lot of ink.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So do you change out? Do you have 3 or 4 pens lined up when you started drawing?
3 or 4, 8 or 9.
And you go ahead and switch between, or you tell us?
I keep usually EF to.
I'm sorry, I can't picture you with an EF.
No. I use EF a lot.
Really?
Actually, I brought with me today. Sean Newton made an extra fine Shinobi in a giant size for me.
Yes.
And that's always that's my go-to EF on the go because it's always reliable. But I keep about 5 loaded up with black. EF, fine, medium,
so you can
broad. So I can just grab, for different line widths and stuff like that. It also depends on the paper. Depending on the paper, usually I have to go to a wider nib so it's smoother on the paper because the extra fine catches.
So when you're doing art versus using your everyday, like using your pens in everyday life, paper variations, what's your...
Well, for journaling, I use the Tomoe River, a couple different journals. I'm trying out a new journal that I got from you, Baron Fig. Yeah, trying that. I use those every day, and that's mostly for writing and journaling. But for drawing, I use cartridge paper or sketchbook paper.
And going back to writing every day, I know you and I talk about that we like to write.
Yeah.
How many pages a day do you actually write?
Minimum of 3 A5 size.
Okay.
Like I sit down.
That's like 5 words for you?
No, I actually get really small letters with the big wide nibs.
Okay.
Yeah. You just got to take your time and not press that hard down. So 3 full A5 pages is my average. Sometimes I go more. I try not to stop though below.
And then do you usually do it all in one sitting, or is this throughout the day?
That's all in one sitting, and then during the day I keep a Rhodia as a to-do list, little A5 with the grid. I like that for a to-do list. But I also have a Habanichi cousin, A5, and I do my to-do list on that and cross it off, and then it's easy to bring to the next gate so I don't remember. I just carry the to-do list over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Yeah. It helps because I do it the night before. Then this way I don't have to remember in the morning. I don't get So
that's good. Okay. So if you could tell people why they need to use a fountain pen, what drew you to the fountain pens? Why should people use it?
Well, first of all, they need to get off their phones and stop typing.
That's right.
I mean, we got to go back to analog here. No, well, that's the reason why I like this pen so much. you can read about it on the Mont Blanc site, like precious resin, and it can be doctored up. We know it's not the most expensive or the craziest looking pen, but that's why I like it, because it's simple, and to me, this says fountain pen with the piston, filler, the nib 99% of the time is great. You don't have to get it adjusted too much, but there's something about that ritual of drawing the ink and then going and writing. It's just, I was told, like I have in my spiritual practice and all that stuff, I was told, and this is not religious or anything, but if you want to meet God or your higher power, take the pen out and just write. So I write gratitude lists. I do all that type of stuff with my pen. So I enjoy writing.
Me too. I
Yeah.
agree. More of the spiritual aspect.
Yeah, and I think
Connecting with your mind and your...
I think so. I think you can learn a lot in the hand-eye coordination. And, with all the texting and the mindless web surfing, you could also read a book. Probably with all the text that I just text with you is probably a whole book in 1 week.
It's probably
So, so writing, I think it's a little bit of creativity.
Yes.
So if everybody did a little bit of creativity during the day, I think we'd be better.
I think we would too.
Yeah.
Maybe less angry.
Absolutely. Get it out on the paper.
When I was stuck in LA traffic, that's what I needed.
Oh, yeah. And the rain.
Oh.
Yeah. And the cold. Like LA is not LA what you thought it was to be.
This is the same temperature it is in Arkansas right now.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit. I mean, I'm loving it. It was sunny, but I was expecting spring.
Sure. We all are.
Because LA is supposed to be perpetual spring.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I moved from the East Coast, but I've become a big baby. Like for me, this weather is cold. And I was used to 0 and below, but now this is like too much for me.
It's true. The Philly roots.
Yeah.
I was there and it was very cold.
You were. Just
I
recently.
was not happy with the cold. Oh my gosh. But I do expect it to be sunny here.
Yeah.
I can see why.
I think it's going to clear up tomorrow.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So I appreciate all that you've been doing for us over
course.
the years. You're amazing. And also, I feel like you're an asset to the pen community because you show us more than just writing with our pens. You can do so much more than just write a note to your friends. You can do art.
Throw a bottle of ink.
You can throw a bottle of ink at anything and be messy, and it's okay. And
No,
there's no such thing as a bad. What did you say?
no such thing as a mistake.
Yes.
Yeah.
No such thing as a mistake.
No, I love the pen community. Some of the nicest people I've met. I'm an introvert, so I kind of get it. So it's cool.
I appreciate you so much, more than you'll ever know.
I appreciate your pen shop. I also like old school calling up and ordering something, or
That's how you used to always order.
yeah. There's something about that. I mean, look, I love being anonymous and typing in and ordering stuff from all over, but there's something also to be said about calling up, like you.
Well, we didn't even have a website at the time.
Right.
You had to call me.
Yeah, there was no website.
Yeah, you were there for the
Come
very
so
beginning of our
far.
website.
Yeah. Welcome to the 21st century. Is that where we're
More
in?
like
25?
the 20th century is where we've moved to.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I was okay in the 19th. It was good. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. No problem.
If you guys have any questions for Joey, feel free to message me below. He may not reply to you because he's a busy man. Anyway, thank you so much. Bye.